Hello, hello, welcome everyone. I am Beth McCullough. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Des Moines, Iowa. I am here every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central Time with my sweet husband, Steve.
Hi, everybody.
So our videos are short. They're between 20 and 30 minutes. I usually do a fun folder, a box. We do Prize Patrol at the end, so stick around. Put in hashtag Prize Patrol, and you may win the card. But look at all our friends that are here already. We love chatting with everyone. We truly look forward to Tuesday nights.
So hi to Shirley and Carla and Kay and Angie. And I already said hi to a whole bunch of other people in the chat. So
welcome everyone. Whether you're here in person or you watch the replay, say hi, let us know you're here. And what else do we have? Product shares. If you're a demo, I'm doing 7 product demo shares for demos. Demo shares for demos. Isn't that a great name?
I think that's kind of, iterative, but good.
Iterative.
It helps people remember when you iterate.
I'm working on the pricing. I'll have it soon. I think you'll find my shares are usually less expensive than other people's. I'm including all ribbon, embellishments, and paper in the new catalog, plus a few extra of the online exclusives. So if you're interested, a couple people have already spoke up from the shares, and I don't even have the pricing done, but I'll do those soon. They'll be out probably next Monday. They'll be mailed. And then I'll do it again in January. So you have any interest in product shares at all, let me know.
Product shares are a really good deal.
It is a good deal. You get a little bit of everything. You don't have to buy a whole package. If there's something you love, you can go back and buy the whole package.
It's like a sampler.
Yay. Pam is here. I'm glad you're excited about this card. Okay. This folds completely flat for mailing. You do have to write your sentiment on the back. So, Peace on Earth is the stamp set and the suite I used. This is Cloud Cover. I actually didn't cut this, so I'm just going to tell you what it is. This is 1.25 inches by 5 1/4 of Cloud Cover. And then I did the Peace, Joy, Love right here from Piece of Earth in Secret Sea. And then there's places to write the lovely things. Oh, Bridget, you want to share? You can wait till after. Thank you.
Writing it down.
Steve is taking notes. He's like Santa Claus, making a list and checking it twice. So anyway, here's how you make the back of the card. And of course, this white, basic white, is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I told you what this is. So that's the back. But more importantly is the front, okay? So it's like this, and then you lift it up, and it sits like this with that beautiful dove there. Yay! Do you guys like this? I think it's super cool, and I can't wait to show you how to do it. Maria's here, yay! And Shirley, Bridget. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here so you can see it. Again, everything is from this suite. And I did just look before I got on, and parts of the suite are on sale a little bit. Paula, how have you been? Paula is on my Joy team, and I haven't seen you lately, so I'm so glad you're here. Okay, the paper that I'm using tonight is called Peaceful Garden Glimmer Paper. I just used the silver, but you can use any of it, of course.
It's very shiny.
And this is my second package. I did bump the camera. I'm sorry, honey.
It's okay. I got it.
As I'm whipping this paper around.
This is my job.
Peaceful Garden DSP. This is the designer series paper that I used on this. So, okay. And I even made a template. It doesn't have words yet. We've had other things going on, so we're doing the best we can, right, Steve?
Right. And sometimes that's all you can do.
Okay. So, I have graphics for this, Steve, and the card base. And you guys, if you want, take a picture of this, okay? And I'll explain it more when we get there, okay? The card base, oh, did I not put them in? Take that off.
That's not it?
No. I'm just going to have to tell you the graphics did not get on there.
Wait,
Okay.
you start talking about them, and I'll start typing them.
Okay. So the card base is Secret C. It's 5.5 by 8.5. And you're going to score it twice. You're going to score it at 2 3/4 and 4 1/4. Do you see that? Normally it's only scored at 4 1/4 for a standard card.
And
you guys,
what
I am so sorry.
What
I
were the
thought they
score lines again?
You know, I'm just going to give you this. Can we share it though?
Yeah.
Because when you take it, it's a problem.
Okay, I understand.
He's like, it's your problem that you didn't put the graphics in. Okay. So normally 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. This is scored at 4 1/4, but also 2 3/4. Okay. And this is the card base. Maybe you can see it better here. It's scored twice. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue down. It's almost like a book fold card, except it's a little wider. So I'm going to take this part between 2 3/4 and 4 1/4. And, oh, Bev wants shares too. Steve, don't erase this. Because now that he's typing, you guys, he's frantically typing. So now he's not chatting with you. And he's also not taking notes. But I happened to look up and see you, Bev. Okay. So you're putting the glue between the score lines. And you're going to fold it down to the front of the card base. Okay. We're going to let that dry. And then the next thing we're going to do, and I think you can see it better on the white. Okay, so this is folded down like that, right? Now we're going to cut this. So half of 5.5 is 2 3/4. So you're going to the exact center of the front flap. And you're cutting all the way up to the score line. And it is easy to do with your trimmer. Maria wants a share too. Okay, so 2 3/4 is the center down here of the front, and you're going to cut up to the score line, which is 2 3/4. So you basically have 2 squares on the front flaps. Okay. Now what you're going to do, this also works in the trimmer very well, is you're going to put the corner in the trimmer, and you're going to go up here and put this part in the trimmer. And you know, after I say that, don't glue it down first. Go ahead and make these diagonal score lines first. But you want it looks like an A, right? So you're going from the center down to this corner, and from the center down to this corner. So kind of like an A. Does anybody have questions before I keep going? Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this stuff up here. Okay. So we have cloud cover, and this is 5 1/4 by 1 1/4. And I'm just going to leave, you know, the same amount of space all the way around. And that's the part that's glued down to the front of your card. Okay, so I didn't even ask. I just jumped right into everything. You guys, free shipping. Free shipping today, Thursday, and Friday. You need to do a $75 order. But free shipping in the United States is a great deal. You're saving 11%. So if there's anything you've been needing, or to stock up on cardstock or other DSP now that things are on sale, I would highly recommend doing it during free shipping. Another good thing to do during free shipping is paper pumpkins. Okay, I know we just had the paper pumpkin sale, but paper pumpkins with free shipping is always great too. Okay, so now I have some of the ribbon from the same suite. Super sparkly and pretty. It's called Misty Moonlight. That's what it's called. No other name. Misty Moonlight. Maybe it's 5. No, it doesn't even have the silver edged ribbon in Misty Moonlight. How's that? So I cut a strip that's bigger than the DSP.
Did we talk about Peaceful Gardens?
The Peaceful Garden DSP is 5 inches by 1 inch. So it's just a 1/4 inch smaller than this cloud cover. And I'm going to take the ribbon, and you could leave this off. If you aren't a ribbon person or you don't have the ribbon, look, card looks great either way. So the ribbon is not mandatory, okay? If you want to put the ribbon on, it just adds a little sparkle to it. But the easy way to get the ribbon on is to cut it bigger than 5 inches. I'm going to put a mini glue dot in the middle just to hold it down centered. And then we're just going to use regular Scotch tape. And we're going to tape it to the back of both sides. Okay. So I put the glue dot in the middle. I'm centering it on the DSP. I'm going to turn it over and just tape it on the back. So while I'm doing this, okay, did we tell you guys the engine went out on Steve's truck that he's only had? He bought it used, but it's not very old. Is it a couple years old, Steve?
It's a 2021.
So it's 4 years old, and the engine went out 4 weeks ago. We are used to being a two-car family. We've been sharing a car for 4 weeks.
Yes, we have.
Have we been sharing nicely, Steve?
We have been sharing nicely.
We go a lot of places together. We go and lift weights together. We go to church together. There's lots of things we do together. But it's still been, there's been a couple times where I go to get in the car and it's missing. I'm like, darn, what do I do now? So we've had a little bit of miscommunication on the car. Okay, so I have this ribbon wrapped around, taped, and I'm just going to glue it on the center. Now the bow is coming next, so wait for that. Pam, you love the ribbon? I do too. I think it's really pretty. I don't think I use ribbon enough. I think I should use it more. And the reason I probably don't use it that much is my cards are simple. I like to make them fast. I don't know why. I don't have the patience for putsy. I want it to be beautiful, and I want to put love and care into it, but I don't want to spend an hour making a card. Okay, now we have options here. I tied a bow. I always use my little wooden bow tire. So I can put a mini glue dot on the back and do it that way. It is a little thick when it's like that. The other option is just tie a little knot in the ribbon and have the side pieces. So which do you prefer? The bow on here, or this one has the knot? Can you put in the comments bow or not? Speaking of church, Steve's song is amazing. Did you hear his song? Where do we have it? I think you have to go to Steve McCullough on YouTube. If you go to my Stamping Mom on YouTube, there's a link at the bottom for Steve's YouTube. Is that what you're talking about? Steve has written how many songs?
8.
He's written 8 songs since COVID began. He's not a songwriter. I know a lot of you have heard that. A song came to him in a dream. He wrote it down. He learned how to do the music. He's a musician, a drummer, and a singer, like through high school, but he's not professional at all. But his songs are lovely, and I know I listen to his songs, and they're super encouraging and uplifting to me. What did we get? Bow, knot, bow, bow, bow. I can't tell, Steve. 1, 2, 3 knots. We have more bows. I'm going to put the bow on. Okay. And I'm going to do it just by putting a mini glue dot on the back of it and attaching it on. So it's a super, super easy way to do it. So Christmas is coming. We put our tree, okay, we're late on everything. We have some other stuff going on right now. And Steve put our tree up last night, Okay, he doesn't like putting trees up, but I think he also didn't like that we still had Thanksgiving up and there was no Christmas. He put the tree up, and our grandson was here today, and James hasn't seen a Christmas tree lit in our house or his house. I don't know about his other grandma and grandpa if their tree is up or not, but he was like amazed, and
He literally started screaming, "Whoa!"
yeah, and just so excited. Okay, so guess what, guys? I'm going to get my tree every year now because it made James so happy that Steve will do it.
Yeah, it made me very happy to see his reaction.
Okay, so here's the front of the card. You guys, I like the bow. I think it's a good call. Looks kind of fancy, almost tuxedo-ish, right? Okay, so when you scored these lines, also take a bone folder and really burnish them. Really get the thing, because it's going to be flat and then it's going to stand up like a triangle, okay? Okay, what are we doing next, Steve? Do I get my...
You
Yay, I get notes back.
And no more key clacking. I apologize to
Okay.
everybody.
You're going to have to go. You don't have a tree up. Oh, I'm sorry. If you live nearby, Steve, you would go put Marva's tree up,
Absolutely,
wouldn't you?
I would.
Yeah.
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 I'm good at it now.
Whether you want to be or not.
So the key for me is there was a good football game on to watch too. So
You know,
that makes it all
Pam-
Christmas tree assembly better.
Pam's kids just came over this weekend and put her tree up. She is in the same situation, and my heart goes out to you, Marva. Okay, let's see what we're going to do
Secret
next.
C cardstock,
Secret
style shapes,
C.
second smallest.
Okay, here's what we're doing. We're going to do this center part, okay? So the cloud cover is the second smallest. The Secret C is the third smallest of stylish shapes, okay? And there's dimensionals under everything. Dimensionals under the cloud cover, dimensionals under the Secret C, and then the glimmer paper dove. And it is going smack dab in the center of your card. So I put the dimensionals on in advance on both of these, trying to save time. I'm debating about the tree. You know, a ceramic lighted tree is nice too, Carla. I agree. I think putting up a big tree is more fun if you get someone to help you. It's a hard thing to do alone.
So I displayed the the Secret C's cardstock, stylish shapes, second smallest, and then you have the cloud cover, stylish shapes,
Is
third
the third smallest. See how they're layered? And I put dimensionals under both of them, and I centered the Secret C onto the cloud cover.
So you're popping up the pop-up.
Yes, what a great way to say that.
I just thought it'd be iterative.
So on the cloud cover, we just want it to go right in the center, and it's what is holding up the sides, and we're going to make it in the diamond shape. So take this, and if you look, the diamond has to be on the card at the bottom and line up right where that cut line was at the top. So we're going to just line it up like that. And it does need to be on your card down here too, okay? So this is what your card looks like now. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on the dove. On here, I smushed up his wings. We like flying birds, don't we, Steve?
Yes.
Not just, this dove is just gorgeous. I'm sad it's on the last chance list. This suite is good for sympathy. I've probably mentioned this a lot. There are there's people who get gifts of cards from me for Christmas, and most of them want sympathy cards. Because you can skip the birthday. Probably shouldn't skip the thank you, but you can't not send a sympathy card. So that is my most requested card. And I'm going to have this dove, its wings going off the edges. You could also put an eye on him if you wanted, but I didn't want to make it too thick. So, okay. Now we're going to work on these side panels. And do you have measurements for that, Steve?
I do.
Okay, we have 2 pieces of cloud cover, and they are 2.5-inch squares. And we have 2 inches from the Peaceful Moments DSP. Here's what's on the back, kind of the pretty flowery. And then we have the stars on the front, and these are 2 1/4. So, excuse me, I'm putting these up on dimensionals and adding them to the cloud cover. And just centering these on here. So, you got your truck back about an hour ago.
Yes.
How does it feel after not having it for
It's
4
a new
weeks?
sense of independence. It's like suddenly I'm complete again. I'm a whole man. I can go where I want. No one's the boss of me.
You have freedom, do you, my dear?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm popping the DSP up on the cloud cover. And then out of this same set, I cut out lots of little glimmer stars. And I attached these just with a mini glue dot. So I put 3 on each one. You know, you do whatever you want to do. But I take the glue dot and I scrunch it up a little bit and stick it on the back. And then, you know, I don't think it matters. So now I'm busy debating where to put it. Just so there's 3 on there in some sort of shape. Now, here is the note to self. If you look at this, there's only glue on half. So I'm going to put the glue on the dark Secret Sea. I'm not going to put any glue on the cloud cover, because what if I get it here? Then we're going to have a card stuck together with just a split down the center. So don't do that, okay? So, and if you look at this, the squares are going on these 2 front pieces. So put the glue on the triangle. And also remember that you're leaving a border. So don't go all the way to the border. So I'm going to go a little bit away from the edges. Okay, you guys saw this glue worked earlier, right? Do you think it's the lights for this video? It just makes it hot, and then listen to me making excuses.
No, I think that once the glue knows that it's going to be used, then it flees. It recedes as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Try to save itself.
So I used to stick pins in this. Now I have this wire with glue on the end, so it's going right in the trash. That is a free glue. Maybe you don't have trouble with the glue like I do. Okay, so we're staying away from the edges, but going up to the score line. And then we're going to take our piece, leave a border on this side and this side, and then hold it down. Don't just let it go so it stays up. Pam says my tree stays up with just lights on until the last day of January. I love sitting in my living room with the lights on. We may have told this story before, Pam, but we have neighbors directly behind us, very sweet people that we like very much, and they check on us if we don't have the tree up the day after Thanksgiving or 2 days that weekend, and then don't take it down New Year's. One year, we actually, I don't know, I just wanted it up. We left it up to like after Valentine's Day. And then in Iowa, you do caucuses for politics. All the presidential candidates come here. And we went over to the caucus at the school, and our neighbors were like, is everything okay? We thought one of you was sick. Why didn't you take your tree down at the right time? So I don't know. I don't even shut my shades. I feel like they have better things to do than look.
We got Christmas tree shamed.
We did. Why is your tree still up? And this year they were probably thinking, oh no, something's happened. They didn't put their tree up Thanksgiving. So I bet, probably the wife texted the husband this morning, the McCulloughs are okay. The tree is up.
There's signs of life over there.
Okay, thank you. I'm so glad you like this card. Okay, so I did not put glue on the back. When you get it, you can just set it up along these edges. Yay! Do you guys like that? And like I said, if you came on late, let me tell you about the back of the card. It's a layer of basic white. It's 4 by 5 1/4. And then this cloud cover is 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. And in Secret C, I just stamped peace, love, and joy. And then, there's something on my card. You have a place to write the sentiment down there.
I really like that sentiment. It's really classy.
I know. I think so too. And you guys that know me know I'm all about joy and also peace and love. So it is my kind of sentiment. Here it is flat for mailing. Here it is for the recipient to set up. And wouldn't that bring you joy, just having that there? I don't know. I think it's fun. So did you guys do hashtag prize patrol in the comments? Because one of you will win it. Bev said it's a beautiful card and much easier than I expected. Okay, Bev, my goal in life with stamping is to make cards that are beautiful and look hard that show you how easy they are. Truly, it is what I feel called to do. I just love that. Because it doesn't have to be hard. And it would have been even easier if I had put all the directions so Steve didn't have to take those in.
Got them in there.
So
just had to hear me clack
what I
keys.
do when I figure out a card is I type it up in Word, and then I print it out, and then I type it into StreamYard so it's there for Steve to put up. But you know what I did tonight instead? He was out exercising, and I was hungry, so I ate a piece of... You people in Des Moines will know what I'm talking about. He made some steak de Burgo. So instead of remembering to put the directions in there, I ate some steak de Burgo. Thank you, honey, for making
welcome.
that a couple days ago.
I live to serve. Okay, here we go.
So everybody ready for Prize Patrol? Remember, you can only win once a month. So if you've already won this month, we'll have to redraw. If you are interested in a product share, again, I do mine as inexpensively as possible. Linda Nicholas, I think you are a new winner for us. Congratulations. So you need to email me. So I have your mailing address. Please email me beth@stampingmom.com and let me know your name and address and tell me you won today, December 9th of 2025. Well, anyway, as you are preparing for Christmas or whatever holidays that you celebrate, we wish you all the best and hope that you get everything done better than we are this year. And hey, Christmas tree, no ornaments this week.
Ornaments are coming.
What could we do in the next week, Steve? Oh, Steve is making fudge.
Yes, fudge factory's open.
He needs 25 fudge boxes for co-workers like tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to start on later tonight or tomorrow morning. So anyway, you guys, thanks for joining us. Please come back every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time and have a blessed week. Good night, everyone.
Bye.